Hi, welcome to Hope and Healing Homestead. Today I want to talk about a little bit about foster care and what that has to do with emergency preparedness and homesteading. So I've been a foster parent for 25 or more years. It's been a long time. And people who have been long-term foster parents tend to have prepper tendencies because you get calls for kids at 2 in the morning. A lot of times they come with nothing, literally just the clothes they're wearing. So keeping toiletry supplies for the kids, keeping different sizes of clothes for kids on hand is a pretty good idea. I have tubs of clothes for kids from infants all the way up through teenagers, for boys and girls in all sizes. I keep toothbrushes, all of your hygiene issue type things for all kids. I keep them for just to have on hand. I also keep an extra backpacks because of school. I also keep things like extra crayons, coloring books. Try to keep little things like that so that they have something that is theirs when they get here to put in their backpack. And some basic school supplies so that if they come in the school year, they are a little bit ready to go. And, a lot of foster parents do those things. It's really unhandy to get a kid at 2 in the morning and have nothing. So extra pajamas, underwear, new pairs of socks. I'm always looking at the discount sections of the stores to buy new packages of all those things. You'd be shocked how many kids that come to our homes have never had new underwear or their own beds to sleep in or things like that. And now we're really starting to see, due to the housing issues, a lot of homeless kids. And that's something, at least in my area of the country, that we really did not see before. That is a rather new phenomenon here. And so, having those stocked up hairbrushes and things, a lot of these kids haven't had those things. And so having those extra things on hand is really good. A lot of times people talk about making care boxes for the homeless and things of that nature. I'd like to encourage people who do those things to consider the homeless children, because that's something that people in general don't think about. And what's bringing all this up is I've been very busy this last week because I got a new child in my home. And so it brought, the things that I keep on hand came in real useful again. And, I went through and, I was grateful to have what I have, and it let me know what I needed to refill on. And, it goes to show that emergency preparedness isn't just for emergencies, at least not in my life. But it's an emergency in the foster child's life. And you never know how you can touch people's lives. The other aspect of this is in the prepper world. People talk a lot about, will you take people in an emergency situation? For foster parents, we take people in emergency situations all the time. It may not be our emergency, it may not be a world emergency, but it's an emergency in that child's life. And, you know, fostering is not for everyone. And the majority of the children that we take do have medical needs. Now, this particular child doesn't. At least not significant medical needs. But I just want to encourage you, if you've ever considered fostering, first pray about it and talk to other foster parents about it, because one of the other things that you'll find in the world of foster care is community. The community that we talk about in the prepper world about building your community, you build it fairly quick into foster care world, because only other foster parents know what you're going through. And in the medical foster world, your circle grows even smaller. And you have the medical needs communities. It's a great way to get your community building skills in. It makes it easier. And then you get some prepper friends, homesteading friends, all at the same time. You know, you have, of course, your foster friends that don't do any other type of preparedness other than foster care preparedness. Your medical foster parents tend to do more preparedness than your regular foster parents, just because of the nature of the beast, basically. You know, and then you just have your wide realm of foster parents who garden and, you know, that kind of thing. There's a wide variety. Foster parents live every walk of life that there is. But I'll tell you what, for the majority of foster parents that have been in this for a long time, and basically a long time in foster care is more than 7 years. If you hit the 7-year mark, they consider you a lifer. And like I said, I've been doing this over 25 years. They make jokes about, for those of us who've been doing it this long, that they will be packing up the kids' belongings, the foster kids, while they're doing our funeral services. And they mean that. Unfortunately, I have known people that has happened with. And because, you know, once you get into helping these kids and you see the difference it can make in these kids' lives, there's no turning back. There just isn't. When you see a kid that is petrified of, say, a garage because they had been beaten severely in a garage, or they had been kept in a garage because they weren't allowed to go into their home because they weren't considered worthy to be in the home, and they get over that fear because you've taught them that a garage is simply a garage, and it may take months, sometimes years. That sticks with you, and you want to make that difference from that point on. But like I said, pray about it first and foremost, and then talk to your fellow foster parents, people out there that you know. And then your foster parents will lead you to state agencies or private agencies in your area that can help you out with the rest of the process. Anyway, God bless. Have a great day. See y'all soon.